Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be part 2 of the KonMari decluttering series. Now this is where I'm going to be looking at my books and paper. Now if you haven't checked out my first video, which was sorting out my wardrobe, be sure to check that out first. So today basically I had to get all of my books that I own, so things including cookbooks, textbooks and just general books that I enjoy to read, and you have to basically take them all off your bookshelf or wherever you keep them and put them somewhere new. So I decided to take mine out of my cupboard where I keep them and put them all onto my bed. And then basically you're not allowed to open them, you're not allowed to read them, you just have to look at them and decide whether or not they spark joy. So I picked up each one and decided whether or not it sparked joy, and I had a get rid of pile and a keep pile, and then I put them all back in the cupboard. Now if you do have a lot of books, obviously I don't have that many, you can sort of sort them into categories to help it make it easier for you, so you can break it down into sections and perhaps do one section a day. But obviously, as you can see, I don't have that many books, so it didn't take me too long. Now the next thing then was to organise my papers. Now Marie Kondo says that basically you need to get rid of, discard any papers, so get rid of your instruction manuals for things. You can keep your warranties for as long as obviously necessary. Now I had like a little concertina folder that I kept most of it in. I did have some other paperwork in a desk drawer, and again I didn't have an excessive amount, but I did get rid of a lot more than I thought actually. So I just keep things like passports, birth certificates, driving license documents, and also what else did I keep? P60s from work, because it does say do not destroy over them, so I wasn't too sure, so I kept all of those. Now previously when I did do this, I'm going to try not to keep saying this as I did in my last video, when I did do this big sort out before, a few months ago, I had bank statements way back from 2004, and I basically had every single bank statement in a folder. So I had got rid of all those. So like I said, I don't have too much stuff, but I did manage to get rid of quite a lot of things. Now Marie Kondo also suggests that you keep all of your important documents in one file. She does say you don't need to organise them because you shouldn't have that many that you can just flick through them. But I had this folder, as you can see, it had already got the categories on it, so I just slotted them into there. Which again I think is really helpful. So now I'm going to show you some footage of me sorting and organising all of my things. I did actually really enjoy this, and I'm going to continue it now. The next stage is the kimono stage, which is quite a vague, huge category, but I'm going to sort it out into different sections, so I'll film that, and again you can come on that journey with me. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys! Okay, so here is my current selection of books. You can see I don't have that many, they all kind of fit into one little cupboard. But yeah, so basically what I need to do now is take them out of the cupboard and put them onto my bed. Your books from other places, such as your bedside table, and also some things that I nearly forgot was my cookbook, so also don't forget to get those as well. Okay, so these are all of my books. So I have cookbooks as well. You have to get every single book that you have in the house, so as you can tell, I do like Joe Wicks. Then I've got this one here. They're all my cookbooks. Now these that are upside down, these are all yearbooks from my old school. Some notebooks. And then some Just kind of giving you a little overview. I do a psychology degree through the Open University as well. So I've got a lot of textbooks and then just some other books. Haven't got a lot of books, but yeah, I'm going to have a quick sort out now. Okay, so this is my keep pile. I'm definitely keeping all of the Joe Wicks cookbooks because I use those an awful lot. I'm keeping my psychology textbooks just in case, because although I've finished the module, I'm not entirely sure if I will need them again before I finish. And then a couple of other books. I used to have one of these as a child, and I bought one just for sentimental reasons, and for some reason it just gives me joy, so I can't bring myself to part with that. And then a couple of other books that I'd like to keep are the Susan Jeffers Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway book. I love this book. I've read it a couple of times and I just really think it's a great book. This is another great book by Sarah Knight, Life Changing Magic of Not Giving a Fuck, which is quite good. And then this is my discard pile. So I'm getting rid of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I've had it a while and I've never read it all the way through, and I've got an Audible account, so I thought I could just read it on there if I'm desperate. This, again, I've never really got on with this book. I've tried to read it a few times, but it's never really struck me as something that I really enjoy, so I'm getting rid of that. This, I've read this, I'm just going to get rid of it. I've never used any of the recipes out of here, so again, just going to get rid of that. And a couple of notebooks from uni, which I'll get rid of. This book here isn't mine, so I'm going to read it and then give it back. So yeah, these are all what I'm discarding, and then this is my keep pile. And this is all my books back in the cupboard, all nice and tidy, and I even have a little bit of space now for some more books. So if I want some more that bring me joy, that is my book collection. And then I'm just going to put the Joe Wicks ones back downstairs, and that is all my books sorted. Okay, so the next thing is papers. Now I tend to keep a lot of my papers in here already. And as you can see, I don't have that many things. I do have some things back here. So I'm going to go through that, get rid of any things that aren't necessary. And I do also have other things sort of scouting around. I also have a lot of papers in this drawer here. So I've got some notepads with lots of different notes in, and then I've also got loads of papers as well, which I'll need to sort out. So I'm going to take them all out of the desk drawer and put them on my bed and then sort through them and decide. Okay, so this here is my discard pile that I need to either shred or just get rid of. That's a couple of notebooks that I'm going to keep because it's got my current university things in. And I've got a couple of cards there and some plastic wallets. This here is currently empty, and these are the documents that I'm keeping. There really isn't that many, so I'm just going to sort them out and pop them into there, and then that is all of the documents that I have. Okay, so all of my documents are now in this little file here. So I have no more important documents anywhere around the house. They're not lying around in the kitchen or in my desk drawer. They are all in here. So if I needed to find anything, it's going to be really easy for me, which I guess is the idea behind Marie Kondo's method, is that you don't have any clutter anywhere and it's all just sort of in one space. So I'm really pleased with that and the progress that I've made today. I will be filming a part 3 where I do sort of the kimono, which, like I said, is a very large category, so I'm going to just try and film it in little bits for you guys and make a similar video to this one. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you all in my next video. Bye guys.